Well, hello everyone. So I've been back for about 30 minutes from all the chaos of this morning, and so I only had to jump. I didn't have to bend over. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I ended up taking on a job. And it's not something I wanted to do. It's not something that I was even thinking I was going to do. But I'm going to, over the next couple of months, I'm going to be ordering in some stuff. And I'm going to be getting ready for another very large contract. For those who know me, knows I used to do some big six-figure contracts back in the day. And well, turns out that guy's back. So I really don't, I'm scared to death of this job. I really don't want to do it. I'm scared if anything happens, then a lot of bad things can happen, but I'm taking a big risk on my life and my future. So, but I'm gonna, over the next week, I'm gonna be putting together an order package and ordering in stuff, and probably maybe renting more storage units or renting a whole nother building, which there's budget into it to rent another facility bigger than this place. I am considering hiring someone. I've already had a couple people that come up, but most of them can't speak English, so I told them to go pound sand. So yeah, there's a lot of irons in the fire right now, as if I didn't have enough stuff to do. But I do have a couple of months that I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about nothing other than basically one job. And it's at a point where I can almost just throw this away and be fine with it. So, but it's my future. It's, you know, I've taken bigger risks, but not at this age, which I don't think I can ever go back. So, but last night I came in here and worked some, and then I've been working for about 30 minutes today, and just figured, you know what? I guess I could tell you. I'm not going to tell you what it is because there's so many variables. You know, I don't want to put myself or these people in any undue necessary, I'm going to use the word stress, but I don't think that's the right word. So, but anyways, this is what I've done so far. All this on the table is pretty, or on the wall, is pretty much, well, organized. Here, let's start at the back and I'll show you what I'm doing. So, down here is all the 3-inch or longer. These are the, you know, well, that one's miscellaneous, but it has a bunch of wood screws. But this is all kind of like the 2.5 and 2-inch screws. Most of these are empty, but these are kind of specialty screws that I still use on jobs like drywall, handhead screws. These are my totes, which I'm about to show you the other totes over there, but these are my totes that I haven't gone through. Some of these are sort of like the paddle bit's already set, the door insert's already set, car electronics and the stainless steel screws, these are already set. This is Tapcons. This is concrete screws. If you don't know about Tapcons, you drill a hole in the concrete. I'm trying to see if I have any here. Oh yeah, so okay, that little black dot right there, you drill a hole and then you can run a screw into it, and the holds, I think it's like 500 pounds of lateral force. They're really good screws. This is going to be kind of my miscellaneous, like, you know, cotter pins and washers and kind of oddball stuff's going to go up here. And then this is stuff that I may or may not ever use. So, but this is pretty much the screw around wall. These two shelves here are going to be tools that I don't use very often, and kind of like just oddball stuff. So like down here I got a thing of drill bits. This is just a bunch of miscellaneous brackets, carriage bolts, hooks, you know. And then I'm gonna have these right here is like screws that I may end up using a lot sooner than I think, depending on this job. Like here's a box of grommets for whenever I make paint booths. Here's my little glue gun, which I'm going to make different totes. Right now, these are kind of oddball totes, but all of them are going to get organized because I'm going to be moving out of here as soon as this job's done. This is my air tools. I can't really back it. This is going to be like saws, and then the Craig kit. This is all going to be, like, if this is air tools, this might be some other kind of tool. One of them's going to be like for like this right here is for concrete working. These are my routers. These are my sanders. These are nail guns and more sandpaper. This is what I use to build doors. This shelf here is like for drilling out door handles. I'll have some more stuff here. This is my nail gun, miscellaneous tools I don't use very often, suction cups, and I'll have some more window tools stuff up here. But I still got a lot of empty room here to put more stuff on. Modified the truck a little bit more since yesterday. Not a whole lot. So I have two tables in here, and I got to put a bracket up front so that they don't wobble in the front. And then I had a tote of batteries here, and I didn't like it, so I mounted them with these little special clips I got off Amazon. But I mounted them to where I can just pull them off and put them on. It's like 10 bucks on Amazon. And I got some more of them. It was supposed to have been for a table that I built here, but that didn't work. So, and I'm going to be buying some more tools now that I got some extra funds. You know, I've been kind of waiting for them to go on special, but I don't need to wait anymore. So, and just so you know, I mean, this is a lot of money we're talking about, but I really don't want to do this because this is not what I'm trying to get to. And it may end up hurting me more than what I thought, but you know what? What do I got to lose, right? So anyways, I'm done talking about that shit. Let's go on to bigger, better things. So these are the 8 totes that I have underneath the thing in the truck on that little bottom area. So these are the panhead screws that I use to install windows. These are wood screws for whatever I need them for. This is my miscellaneous box of Tapcon, so I have a assortment of everything. These are all my self-drilling screws, which, you know, I don't really have a bunch, but I don't use them very often. This is what I call my door box. So this is going to have a lot of miscellaneous little bits and pieces that I use. So here's some screws. Here's the Tapcons I use the most. Some nails, door pads, you know, just little things that if I need something, I'll have one box with pretty much a little bit of everything in it. So, and then I have 3 empty ones. So I can just run the 5, or I can have 3 more of miscellaneous stuff or anything else I decide I want to make a tote for. So I got plenty of room in the truck for even more stuff. And with me moving the batteries and getting the tool set up down here, like one of these was for the grinders, the sander. I think I'm gonna leave that one there with some sanding disc. But I got a lot more open areas here to kind of mess around with some of the boxes and get them, you know, a lot more things of just in case, you know. But yeah, everything's, here's my Dremel kit and my Rotozip kit, so I'll put all that on one of the shelves over there, probably on the shelf with the router, because it's kind of sort of like a router. So and the last thing I'll be working on today is I gotta get some of them flashlights in the truck too. But I'm going to be clearing off this wall, and I'm going to have this, which I'm going to build a shelf, and some of the air stuff that's over there is going to go here, like the air fittings and things is going to go here. All this is getting removed off. One's going to be for trash bags, one's going to be for cleaning, painting, and like on some of this stuff I'm going to build a shelf so it's multi-tier. So I'm going to add a lot to this. I was debating whether to get it out of the way and use it for something else, but I was like, you know what, I have no place to put it, so that's being done. And I mean, this is what I'm gonna be doing in between. I got to order some stuff today. Well, tomorrow, I'll just do it tomorrow. Fuck them. Uh, and I did explain to these people that I don't want to do the work. I told them exactly how I feel. They know it. I know it. So, I told them, if I get hurt and I need downtime, that's just part of doing life. But they've known me. They know who I am. They know the work that I do. This goes all the way back to the 90s for work that I did in the early 90s. And yeah, so a lot of stuff is, I'm done talking about it. I don't know why the hell I keep bringing it back up. Anyways, but this is later on today, I'm going to be working on getting these shelves reset for totes. And this is going to be kind of like a, as I'm going through, not all this stuff's going to be off of here, hopefully by tonight. And I got this shelf here, which is almost knocked out, and all this stuff here, all the stuff that was already over there, it's all been redone, and I still got plenty of room. So, like that yellow thing's coming out, all this stuff is coming out, and this will be repurposed here. Don't know exactly what for, because I don't know, I'm kind of running out of stuff to put on the shelves. So, but a lot of this stuff is either going to be thrown away. I know all the hinges are going to go over to the other hinge shelf. So, but yeah, that's, and a lot of this wood, all this stuff I have is going to be eaten up by the job. I can tell you, these doors here is the reason I got the job. I'm just going to say that. It's them plus all the ones out there, and I'm going to need to order more. And I'm done talking about it. See? Damn it. Anyways, a lot of stuff's happening. A lot of stuff's getting cleaned up. I feel very hopeful that at least my financial security has been solidified for the next probably 2 years. I will probably not be leaving this warehouse in April like I thought, but again, I don't have to worry about the rent no more. So, yeah. But I also have to be very, very, very careful that I don't go and just blow all kinds of stupid money and put myself in a situation to where I'm not going to be able to be financially solvent, So, all these little boxes down here, all these little things, this is all stuff that I have to just go through and say, okay, here's a spot, If someone out there is in the south side area of Jacksonville, I don't want to hire someone who has to drive, 30 minutes to an hour to get here. It's a waste of both of our times. Definitely not going to hire anybody from the west side, because I know how I-10 is. You'll be late 3 days a week. Someone who does not smoke, does not do drugs, and wants to learn a trade that will pretty much set them up for the rest of their life, financially. I am considering hiring someone. I have the job set up to where I do it by myself, but I might be able to use someone to sweep and clean and just do all the little bullshit stuff. It's not going to be a high paying job, but I'm thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure, but if someone comes up and they wow the hell out of me, and I'm just saying, I want to get rid of whatever is left over after this job. And once I'm done with the job, if someone's competent and wants to start their own business and put their name on something, there's a lot of stuff here that could just be like, yeah, just take it, Never know. I don't know. Just thinking outside the box. Right now it's kind of weird for me mentally. But yeah. Oh, laundry's done. But yeah, I wonder if I'm going to get copyright for whatever tune that is. YouTube is a son of a bitch lately. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's all I got to tell y'all guys. I don't even know what kind of videos I want to be making, because everything that I had planned just completely went out the window. Like, I wanted to go travel, I wanted to do all this stuff, and now I'm stuck here for another probably 2 years. So anyways, peace, love, money. I'm out.